My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. I'm going to give you my favorite Underdog Fantasy entry for UFC 283. If you don't know what Underdog Fantasy is, all you do is say higher or lower than the numbers you see on the screen, and you can 20 times your buy-in. You could even add insurance so that if you miss one, hey, it's okay. It just drops down, and you don't win as much money, but you still win money. Head on over to wewantpicks.com/underdog and use promo code WWP so they can instantly match your deposit. If you give them 100, they'll give you 100. If you give them 50, they'll give you 50. Take the free money, Play an entry, build an entry, and then you can leave the weekend with even more free money. And if you lose it, well, it was their money. It was free anyway. wewantpicks.com/underdog. Let me walk you through my entry. First of all, we're going to Pick'ems. We're going to start with Pick'ems. Pick'ems is just higher or lower on one guy. Then we'll go to Rivals, and I'll show you that. Right out of the gate, I like lower on 52.5 significant strikes for Gilbert Burns. I don't typically like doing significant strikes, but let me explain why. Gilbert Burns has 18 fights in the UFC, and he has only gone over 52.5 significant strikes 3 times. 3 times ever. His opponent, Neil Magny, has 28 fights in the UFC, and he has only given up more than 52.5 significant strikes 4 times. 4 sounds like a lot, not with 28 fights. So the reality is his opponent doesn't get hit very often. Neil Magny doesn't hit people very often, and that combination tells me under 52.5 significant strikes is going to be a solid play. Then if we come down, what I really like about Underdog, so obviously Prize Picks, we do those videos, we win there as well. They have a similar product with different lines, and I encourage you to not only play both, but compare the lines, because you may get a more favorable line somewhere else. If you go to Prize Picks and their Gilbert Burns significant strike line is 70, well then, yeah, the lower is even better, and there's better value over there. But what I love that Underdog Fantasy does is they have finishes. They're the only prop-based product that has finishes here as well. So we're going to do higher because the reality is Ihor Potieria is likely going to beat Shogun and likely going to beat him by finish. I love Shogun. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this misses. We'll use the insurance to protect from that. I want Shogun to win, but I just do not see that happening. Same logic. You can go Thiago Moises. We could add him in as over on finish. He's fighting a UFC guy on short notice. The other ones, if we start looking at the other finishes like Gabriel Bonfim, I just don't see that happening. So we're just going to slow and steady stick with what we know is going to win. And actually, we are going to add Thiago Moises here, and I'll show you why in a second. But then we're going to go to Rivals. What Rivals does is it takes the competing fighters, and between these two, you pick somebody. And what I love here is the Davison Figueiredo plus a half of a takedown. What this is saying is whoever gets more takedowns here, you have to pick who you think is going to get more takedowns. But they're giving Figueiredo a half a takedown to start. So in order to lose this, Brandon Moreno is going to need to get a full takedown more than what Figueiredo gets. If we look at just their last fight, that didn't happen. That did not happen. And I do not see that happening here as well. So if Figueiredo gets 1 takedown, Brandon Moreno gets 1 takedown, we hit because they gave Figueiredo a half, so we hit. So this is the entry. I'm going to remove Ihor from here only because I already have that entry built. Premium members, you've seen that, and I'll show it to you in a second. We'll throw $20 at it. 20 to win 120, but let's add the insurance. 20 to win 60. I will still 3 times my money. And if something goes wrong, it's okay. I'm not going to lose any money here. So we'll go ahead, lock this entry in. Here it is. And then if we come up to the top, we go to live, we go to Pick'ems. You'll see my other entry. This is the Moises one that we just built. And then this is the previous one that I did for premium members with Ihor, Gilbert, and then the same Figueiredo line. Guys, do what you want. This is our guide. This is just literally what I'm doing with my money. Whether you like it or not, it doesn't matter. Go get the free money and do what you want. Go to wewantpicks.com/underdog. promo code WWP. They will instantly match that deposit. Take the free money, build yourself an entry, and let us know in the comments what you landed on. And join our free Discord. It costs nothing. It's free. Join the free Discord. Share your thoughts. We'll see you later this week.